It's raining. Oh no. Hey, where do we go? Oh hey, let's go in here to get out of the rain. Come on, let's go. Hey, whoa. Check out how beautiful this place is. Oh hey, how's it going? Hey, my name's Lieutenant Learning.
Hi, I'm Kelly. Nice to meet you. I'm the owner of Baking It Up Collective.
Wow, hey Kelly, it's so great to meet you. Oh, it smells so good in here, and it looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Would you show me what a day in the life of a baker looks like, and in this case, what it smells like?
Yeah, absolutely. Why don't we go back?
Okay, cool, come on. Hey, what are we making today?
Oh, I thought we would make a homemade pastry puff tart.
That sounds so yummy and tasty. What flavor is it gonna be?
We're gonna do raspberry today with some homemade raspberry jam.
Raspberry with homemade raspberry jam? Whoa, that sounds great. Let's go, let's go check it out. Come on. Hey, remember, before you play with food, to always wash your hands. Yeah. Wow, so what kind of mixture is this?
So this is the beginning of our puff pastry dough. So we have a frozen mixture of flour, and we want to make sure with puff pastry that it's very, very cold. So I also have some ice cold water that I'm going to have you add in and stir up so that we can make a dough. This is what it's going to look like when it comes to be done.
Hey, did you hear that, guys? I get to mix up the puff pastry dough. Yeah, and this is really, really, really cold. And I'm going to mix some really, really cold ice water in. Just keep mixing.
The more you mix, it's going to come together and it's going to form into a dough that looks similar to this once it's done.
Wow. Hey, I'm just going to mix this up real quick, and then we'll show you what it looks like at the end, okay?
Great job. We've got our puff pastry dough that's been all formed together. We're going to put some flour down on the board, and we're going to make sure it's got plenty of flour so the rolling pin doesn't stick. And we're going to roll this out into a sheet. I'll start it, and then I'm going to have you take over.
What? Did you hear that? I get to roll some of this puff pastry out. Oh, that's so cool.
All right, so we want this into a large rectangle. I'm going to have you go till about here if you can keep going.
You got it, Kelly.
Then we'll get our squares made for our puff pastry.
Are you guys ready? Want to help me? Come on.
We're going to cut little squares out of this. So we can get about 3 doughs out of this because we need 2 for each one. So we've got 2 pieces here, and we're going to take our homemade jam. We're going to stick that jam right in the middle of this puff pastry dough. We want to make sure this is sealed really well so that jam doesn't come out. We want all that good yummy feeling on the inside. It's okay if it doesn't look perfect. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters.
She said it's okay. Yeah, because nothing in life always looks exactly perfect because nothing's perfect.
Absolutely. Okay, so now that we've got it semi-sealed, I want to seal it just a little bit more. So we're going to take our fork and go all the way around the edges. Want to do some crimping?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not doing nearly as good of a job as Kelly was.
But that's the thing in life. It doesn't have to be perfect. At the end of the day, if it tastes good, then that's what really matters.
That's all that matters.
Whoa.
All right, that looks great. Okay, so now we've got our puff pastry all set. It's going to go in the oven, but really important, we want to make sure we put a little egg wash over the top because that's what makes it shiny and pretty when it comes out. So we put our egg wash over the top. And then one more important detail, we got to put a little venting in there so that this puff pastry doesn't explode when it goes in the oven.
Hey, did you guys see that? That was so much fun. I love working hard and learning new things. Hey, the more you learn, the more you know. And if the more you know, the more you'll be able to communicate your emotions and feelings with the world.
Hey, Lieutenant Learning, this is our oven. We're going to stick our new puff pastry that you just made into our oven so we can see it bake.
Yeah! Just remember to never touch an oven. Be sure to ask your adult to help you with that, okay? Yeah! Okay?
It'll take a few minutes for it to start puffing, but once it does, I'll show you what we got afterwards.
Hey! Oh, wasn't that so fun? Watching me and Kelly make that puff pastry and then put it in the oven? Whoa! It's gonna be ready really soon, in 3 minutes! Whoa! Hey, why don't we invoke, something inside of us called patience. Yeah, you can feel like frustrated or excited or really wanting something to happen, but then you gotta think and calm yourself down and say, let's have patience. Yeah, that can kind of be like an emotion, but it's more like an action. Yeah, will you have some patience with me while I wait for this to be done cooking? Yeah!
Yeah, we're all done. Let's take a look.
Whoa, take a look. This is the finished puff pastry dough with the raspberry filling. Oh, and the smell on the side of this makes me so happy. You get it? Makes me so happy.
Why don't you take a bite of your finished product?
Ooh, you should take a bite of this. When someone does something nice for you, you say, thank you.
You're so welcome.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to try this. Here we go. I think it tastes better than it even smells.
Wow. Whoa.
I'm so happy that I got to make friends with you, Kelly.
I'm so happy I got to meet you and hang out with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Hey, maybe we can check out some other stuff in this wonderful bakery. What do you think? You want to look at some more stuff here? Whoa, hey, I love this place. Hey, what's your name?
I'm Johanna.
Hey, Johanna.
Hi.
Hey, my name's Lieutenant Learning.
Hi, Lieutenant Learning. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing really well. Hey, what do you do here, Johanna?
I'm a baker and the owner of Needed Distraction. I'm basically a professional bread maker.
Whoa! That is such a cool name for a professional bread making company. Needed Distraction.
Would you like to learn to make some pretzels today?
I would love to learn to make some pretzels today. Yeah! Hey, let's rise to the occasion.
Okay, let's do it.
Whoa! Hey, isn't that so nice of Johanna? Yeah, she said that we get to make some pretzels together. You know what else is interesting? How this pile of basic ingredients goes from this to bread.
Would you like to learn to make some pretzel dough now?
I would love to learn to make some pretzel dough.
Awesome.
Hey, so what first? What is this?
This is our sourdough starter. It's alive.
Oh, do you see that? Hey, check that out. That's sourdough starter. Yeah, that's yeast.
It's what helps make our bread rise.
Whoa. Hey, you know what they say about bread puns? Yeah, they happen when you yeast expect it. So Johanna said we put the starter in first, right?
Yes, so we're gonna use 300 grams of the starter and we use our scale to measure that.
Whoa, hey, we just got the starter in. Yeah, all the yeast is in and ready to go. So what's the next ingredient?
So the next ingredient is gonna be the flour. Would you like to scoop that in?
I would love to scoop that in. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Whoa, check it out. Hey, do you see that flour that Johanna just said that she was gonna put in? Yeah, here it is. Look. Whoa! Whoa, do you see all that? Flour is a powder made by grinding wheat. Wheat is a grain grown by farmers all over the world. The first step in making wheat is growing it in a field and harvesting it with a tractor. Whoa, check it out! But not just any tractor. They use something called a combine harvester. Combine harvesters get their name from the way they automatically combine the processes of harvesting and separating of grain crops into one step. Whoa, that's really, really important. From here, wheat gets milled into flour. This basically means blending or ground up. Yeah, a lot of steps have to happen in order to get this bag of flour. Whoa, so interesting, right? Here it is, a giant scoop of flour. Whoa! So did I get it right?
We're gonna scoop a little bit out.
Scoop a little bit out. That means I got a little bit too much in there, but that's okay. When you make mistakes, you can always correct it.
Perfect!
Perfect! Whoa, we did it! Wow! Why do we have to have exact measurements, Johanna?
That's what helps our bread come together and rise properly.
Wow, is it kind of like science? It's kind of like science and chemistry, right?
Yes!
Because if you have a little bit too much of this ingredient or a little too little of that ingredient, it can be off just enough for the chemistry not to work, right?
Yes.
Whoa!
Okay, so next step is we've got our water here, and we're gonna add our sugar.
Sounds like a sweet idea.
And a little bit of butter.
That looks so yummy already.
And then this needs to go in the microwave. Can you do that for me?
I would love to. Hey, before I do, Joanna, I have an actually funny joke for you.
Okay.
What kind of shoes do bakers wear?
I don't know.
Loafers. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the microwave. Come on over here and I'll show you how. So, right here, I'm just gonna push this button and open it. Put it on in. And I was told for 1 minute, right?
Whoa!
So we're gonna wait 1 minute. Let's dance while we wait. It's all done. Hey, check it out. Do you see that? Yeah, because butter and water are different viscosities, the fat will rise because the fat in the butter is a lot heavier than the sugar and the water. I think I did a pretty good job at getting that all mixed up.
Excellent.
Let's put that there.
Right in here.
And then I'll dump it right on in here. Ready? Whoa! Hey, did you see that? Yeah, that was the sugar, the water, and the butter.
We've got our dough hook already on here. And we're just gonna lift our bowl up and turn it on. So here we are kneading the dough, and that's how we got the name, Kneaded Distraction.
That is so funny. I love the name, and I love the process. It seems like you've got it dialed in, Joanna.
So now we're gonna put our dough back in our bowl, and it's gonna sit for a couple hours.
Hey, do you see this? Yeah, this took 2 whole hours to rise.
So we're gonna take the dough, and I'll cut pieces for you and for me.
Yeah, do you hear that? She's gonna cut us some pieces, so then we get to make some pretzels. I'm so excited. Just like that? Check it out.
Keep shaping it until you have a nice round ball.
Wow.
So I'm gonna put it down on our baking surface, and we're gonna just roll it out.
Well, look at the difference between mine and Joanna. Hey, I'm not a professional, but you know what they say? Practice makes proficient. Yeah, that means if I keep trying and I keep working at something, hey, then I can get a lot better. Whoa, hey, I'm learning right now. I'm learning that it's better to do it like that. Hey, Joanna, I'm actually having a really hard time. Would you help me?
You're doing a really good job, but let me just help you a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And we want to get the ends a little thinner, and now we're ready to twist.
Oh, thank you so much. It's really important when you're having a hard time and it's really difficult for you and you need some help to be sure to ask for help.
Now,
Wow, I've never known how to make a pretzel before. Hey, thank you so much for teaching me that, Joanna. Okay, so now what's next, Joanna?
so we're going to boil them on the stove.
Wow, we're gonna boil them on the stove and then we're gonna bake them. Okay, cool. Let's go check out the stove. Whoa, do you see that? I had to check the temperature to see if it's ready for us to put the pretzels in. Hey, we're almost there. Yeah, do you see those pretzels? Oh, those are so cool. And the water's completely boiled now. So we're able to put these pretzels into the water. Hey, they're all done being boiled. Now we're gonna put it on the cookie sheet and then we're gonna bake it. Come on over here. Whoa, do you see that? Hey, yeah, we're about to put the pretzels in the oven. All that time, making the dough, waiting for it to rise, boiling it to finally get to this point to bake it in the oven. Woo! There we go! Yeah!
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, Joanna's giving me the honors of taking the pretzels out. Come on! Whoa! You see those pretzels? Look at them, they're so golden brown. Hey, this is butter. Yeah, this is the butter wash. I had so much fun at baking it up and with Kneaded Distraction. Yeah, I had so much fun with Kelly and Johanna. We had a great time baking and making all kinds of cool stuff. Hey, we also got to make some new friends along the way. That's why it's important to be a friend. Because when you become a friend, then you get to try and do new things. Yeah, thank you guys so much for having me. Yeah! Hey, be sure to check us on the next one by looking up LT Learning. Yeah!